Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So we're up and running. Davis goes on a charge down the left, and he's picked it up out wide. And here's Kagawa. Vinicius Junior. Kagawa. Oh, well played. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Foot in. Oh, it's come loose. It's a throw-in. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, there's no doubt as to who the creative hub in the side is. It's Mikel Oyarzabal. He boasts some of the most impressive records when it comes to goals and assists, Peter, helped by the fact that he can play anywhere across that front.
Shapes to shoot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, the ball's run, and again! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So, a breakthrough already. Belly. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nico Williams. Now it's... and the shot! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
After 15 minutes is number 20.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's shifting through the gears here. Kagawa. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Robertson. That is good strength. Just eases him off the ball. That has been cut short. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Oh, great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Chance to shoot now. Great hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. That's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Great defending, strong and determined. They're urging him. Has a goal! Fagioli. And he's being shifted off it. Mbappe, decent hit! And more and more and more! And with that, he takes home the match ball. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about it.
Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Arsenal are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Defending of the desperate variety. Cafu. Well, that is one way to stop him. The referee's awarded a free kick. Conte. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He's got away. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oyarzabal. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nico Williams defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Always onto this, and that could set him on his way. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And he's had a hit. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Kagawa. Shot a goal! And he hits the net. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Arsenal have continued without fuss to do their thing. They have impressed. There's the hit! Oh, what has happened here? No way through, so back it comes. Messi. And Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. And the ball's a good one here. Hits one! Oh, taken with style. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 5, Bellingham.
Caicedo.
Bellingham.
Robertson. Stood up well to him there.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He's picked his way through. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Great chance! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Jimenez gets it clear. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Akanji getting this one clear. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Oyarthabal, and that has put paid to that. That pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold, Vinicius Junior gets a foot in here. Great ball if he can get there. Face to face with the keeper. It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's had it taken off him. Out again for a throw-in.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Davis spots it and intercepts. Adams. And it's gone back to the keeper. Cafu. Now Nico Williams. Cafu. Conte. Arsenal finding their passes. Oh, that's fabulous. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, that's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Arsenal got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. And that's put paid to a promising move. Look at the space here. He scored! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And yes, it's him again.
Number 23.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Didn't quite squeeze that one through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's some... But there's the shot! Arsenal have their second corner now. He's got tall. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has been cleared. Bulgaria have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. Davis.
Wuhu! Ein neuer Abonnent. Cafu.
Kagawa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's had a shot! Danger averted for now. Just 5 minutes left. Speculative strike. Oh, it's come loose.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's managed to get rid.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Van der Ven. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Spread neatly. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. They've done it! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Vinicius Junior! Vinicius Junior! Vinicius Junior!
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He could be in here. Great ball, and he's in here.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Abonnent.
And it's in. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. Okay, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it, of course. If there was ever any doubt as to this man's commitment to the cause, that game went a long way in proving it simply wasn't the case. Gilberto Silva promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, what a ball! And he's cut it out. Totti, well seen, saw that coming. Rummenigge, can he spark a counter here? He's through and all alone, and the shot! And it's a goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So, a breakthrough already. Aimed beyond the defence.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Neymar. Rummenigge. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's Totti. Kvaratskhelia. Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. Bellingham. Belts one. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit.
Could be danger here. Costa Curta.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, that had the makings of something quite... Can he finish? Gilberto Silva.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Bellingham. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, nice touch. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cafu gets across to intercept that. Hullet. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's burst through. Hullet! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Beckenbauer goes short. Now the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Beckenbauer with the short one. Hullet has a go! It's there! And with that goal comes comfort.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van der Ven has given away a free kick. Van der Ven is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia. Bellingham couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Adams. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That pass has been well intercepted. Totti. And it's Kagawa. Brilliantly cut out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Owen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. And he's heaved it away. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Totti puts his foot on the gas. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kvaratskhelia. That's good play. He's found some space. Kagawa! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Costa Curta, who does have an assist to his name. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That is lovely. Maldini. They've won a corner. So, third corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pedri. Always onto this. And the flag has stayed down. He's got the shot away! He's got a goal!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Totti. And here's Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And here's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. It's a quick one. And Hullet! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! A finish of true class! He just absolutely spit. He's gone for goal!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. Totti, well, played right into his path. He's under a lot of pressure there. Van de Ven. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Belletti. Cafu. And it's Kagawa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Quality ball. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Gilberto Silva to Totti. And it's Neymar. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He has found the way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nico Williams.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Forwards and with intent.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Showing good feet. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gilberto Silva defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Big chance! And it's come back out to him. Yes! And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's fabulous. Belletti. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Totti for Messi. Maldini. Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Well, the
recupero.
defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Costa Curta does well to get it back. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Davis. Kvaratskhelia. A lot of space ahead of him. Kagawa. And he's gone backward here. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal have very little in the way of excuses here.
Wuhu! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this is the man I see as the latest in that line. He's fast, he's powerful, he's very athletic, and he looks the perfect man if you want to hit on the counter-attack.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Close! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Sané. Sané hurtling down that right flank. That is lovely. Bellingham. Header! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost.
Bellingham! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Osimhen bops him off it and wins back the ball. Arsenal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Osimhen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Davis goes on a run down the left wing. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Hernandez. Modena looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Oh, that's fabulous. Up he goes! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Toni Kroos, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. 30 minutes gone.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Davis. Bellingham. Owen. Oh, well played, well played. Ricky Puig. Toni Kroos. Osimhen. Aimed beyond the defence. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Isaacson. Now it's Toni Kroos. Isaacson looking to get on the end of this. And the keeper beats it away. He's got full. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Sane for Kagawa. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bellingham.
Sané really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
No, that's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Isaacson. And it's Toni Kroos. There's the whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Yeah, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's found a way past. That has ended up in no man's land.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And the pass is intercepted. Isaacson. He is through here. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Up for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Conte. Oh, and he's through the middle. Out of play for a throw. Stones. Floated up and over. Takes aim. He gets big. It's in. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Osimhen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Could be danger here.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Adams cuts out the pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's picked out the run.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And it's Sané. Kagawa! Owen touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Toni Kroos. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Kostic, back in once more. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That was a brilliant save.
Riqui Puig really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Schneider. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Arsenal have their second corner now.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 45, numero 4, numero 13, Toni Kroos. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20,
Tries to get it clear.
il numero 9, il
Arsenal
numero 21.
really might just end
Attenzione
up
al
kicking
cambio.
themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Cafu gets over and intercepts. And he goes cross-field. Cafu. Riqui Puig. Isaacson providing an outlet on that flank. Pickford claims it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kante gets a foot in here. Arsenal are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take...
And the shot! Oh, that could cost them.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. Oh, that's well spotted. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. That's an excellent interception.
Arsenal have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 22, numero 28. Lasciano il campo per
Now that
il
looks a
numero
decent
11,
ball.
il
Nicely
numero
intercepted.
8.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And it's Dembele. Now it's Gundogan.
Ci saranno 3
Stood up
minuti
well
di
to him
recupero.
there. Sané. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, that's a nice ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Adams. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he finish? And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Arsenal played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The Lazio fans are out in force, the atmosphere crackling, passions are high. How could this not be inspiring for all those down there in light blue? Great hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And he's managed to get free. And the shot's on here. Can he finish?
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them.
Decent hit! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Lazio are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He is through here.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kagawa. Kagawa. Kvaratskhelia touches it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And he was alert to it. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. Lazio have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's in! And the cutback. Now it's Sané. And he's straight offside. Oh, easy pickings there. And there's green grass ahead of it. Hits one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. More and more pressure on the ball here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Çalhanoğlu. He's had a hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And they've got rid. Conte. In with the challenge. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, some tackle that. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's got space in the area. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Lazio grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Kvaratskhelia looks to get on the end of this. That looks a cracking ball. Ernest. That's good running with the ball. Messi! That was a matter of inches.
Messi probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Lam. Sane. Van de Ven. Sane for Kagawa. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rijkaard. Oh, now the finish! He's delivered all right! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Owen, he's shifting through the gears here. It's a sharp pass. Van de Ven has given away a free kick. And it's Gullit. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's played him through. That's a fabulous ball. Shot a goal! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. We're already back up and running after half-time. Petri, and he's onside. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Arsenal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Neymar. And the shot! And another try! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Eto'o at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Lazio take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Now it's Sané. He has found the way through. Sané. Goalkeeper's ball.
L'affluenza di
So we've reached the
quest'oggi è
hour
di
mark.
80.314 spettatori.
That's a little off target. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Owen. Now it's Owen. Oh, what a climb! He scores! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Eto'o. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game.
Great chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Kagawa. Now it's Sané. Kvaratskhelia. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
What a throw in. And here's Eto'o.
Lazio really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pedri.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Lam. Neymar. He's picked his way through. Now it's Eto'o!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Sané. Oh, that's neat.
Arsenal can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
No, that's been intercepted. Forwards and with intent. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Shot could be on. I think we're just about done here. Kvaratskhelia.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Kvaratskhelia
recupero.
takes a look up. Hermes. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 10. Numero 22.
Ronaldinho. That has not gone well.
Numero 11.
He's having a hit!
Lasciano il campo per il numero
A
17.
real chance and a
Ronaldinho.
real let-off.
Il numero 9. Messi. Il numero 15. Ambrosini.
Van der Ven. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca Nation. And already we're underway here. Kagawa. Bellingham. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Nico Williams actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well read, nice interception.
Hidetoshi Nakata, I think, will be an interesting player to watch in this, Peter. A great all-round midfielder who loves to just hold those central positions.
And a trailblazer, one of those modern-day playmakers, all action, covers so much ground, doesn't he? More than just a number 10.
He does. I mean, he does so many things well in his game that he's respected throughout the world.
Williams. He's got the shot away! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Nakata does really well to win the ball there. Rodrigo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And here's Kagawa.
Oh, really well played.
In with the challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Face to face with the keeper. Rodrigo! They want to be quick to it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Can he get onto this? Petit. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Owen. Showing great feet there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe! Cafu. Conte. Adams. Davis. Bellingham. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Kagawa. And it's Conte. And here's Bellingham.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
DiMarco, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Rodrigo. Nico Williams. Now Davis. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Petit concedes a free kick for that. Cafu. Cafu tries making a foray down the right. Sané. Conte. Bellingham! Goal! Arsenal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Quality ball. Nakata. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe! Now who's going to be first to this? Cafu. Arsenal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Aldair with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Aldair gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
It's run loose here. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Arsenal come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 22. Lo reemplazará. Número 6.
So off we go once more.
Cambio.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Goalkeeper's ball. Sane. Opts for safety. And back to the goalkeeper. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Rodrigo looks to get on the end of this. Pedri. Conte.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here's Kagawa. Sane. Can he finish? It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really...
Great chance! Davis. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Owen, under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Conte. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Sane does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Pedri has been caught there, it's a foul.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 8.
Time for a change in personnel.
Número 23.
Pedri.
Número 20. Número 11.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Número 7.
How many interceptions have we seen now?
14.
Someone's got to up the quality and set an
Número
example.
18.
And it's Owen. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Conte. Sané. Gently done. Now it's Kagawa. Son Heung-min. And here's the chance to counter. Sané. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely bit of skill. Referee's given a throw. Mohamed Salah might just make this. Kagawa bops him off it and wins back the ball. Arsenal have a free kick. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Sané will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Nico Williams takes a look up. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Kagawa. That's good running with the ball. Owen finds himself offside. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Defending was strong and firm. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. And it's Salah. Oh, he's found him in... Oh, shooting chance! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Oh, super find. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Arsenal can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Maradona, well, played right into his path. And this is Mohamed Salah. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's through, it's one-on-one. Shapes to shoot. It's in. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
2 up and very little time left. And Owen! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's cut it out. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So we're up and running. Sané. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That has been knocked clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Owen, looking for options for movement. Sané looking to run onto it. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Beckham. Good effort from distance. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Beckham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. In for a header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And he skips past his man. Conte. He's chosen to go back.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Corner number 2 then. And it's Belletti. Sané. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Kagawa! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
23.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Sané. Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And it's Conte. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Out to the right. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, can he get onto this? Thuram. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Kagawa. Might be dangerous. Beckham! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cleared away.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Kagawa clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to stop.
And the shot! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
That has certainly... And Sonny! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nice, can he finish?
That's a player who's very good at his craft. If space is to be found, he'll find it.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And here's Kagawa. Sané. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ronaldinho. Now it's Shevchenko. A real chance if he can get through. Ronaldinho! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Beckham. Has a look and has a go. Turan. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rodri. And Adams. Costa Curta. And that could set him on his way. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kagawa. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Owen! And Owen! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Owen probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Conte. Beckenbauer. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Arsenal head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the... Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ronaldinho, decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Another big chance that gets away.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
It's their second corner of the game. He's had a hit! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And now they can spring out of defence. Shevchenko. That has been cut short. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that.
Now the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Terrific
The
header!
attendance for this match was 60,000.
Oh, he's got that completely wrong. And it's Beckham. Vinicius Junior. Pull it. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get free. That is good strength. Sané is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's... And Messi! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Woohoo!
Both
Ein
sides
neuer
then taking this
Abonnent.
chance to turn to their benches.
Number 18.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Coming on the
Listen,
field.
when it comes to goals,
Number
Peter, in this
13,
team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
22, Hadrian. Substitutions taking place.
Shifted upfield. Vieira. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. And it's lofted through here. Can he latch onto this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Can he put it away? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! And he's there to belt it away. Ronaldinho! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He has found the way through. Nice control.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Vieira. And he was quick to react. Sané. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when...
Hits one! No mistake! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Pass somewhat off target. Adams. Van de Ven. Arsenal finding their passes. That's good play. That's a sharp pass. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kagawa providing an outlet on that flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Sané.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Vieira. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Rodri. 5 minutes to add. Now Costa Curta. And it's Vieira. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Nicely aimed pass. And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moment. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. We have already started here. He won't be happy with that one. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Owens beyond. Can he finish? Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Botafogo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Kagawa. Kagawa! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Neymar in acres of space out wide. He's got away. Cafu does well to get it back. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a little off target. And Batistuta! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Botafogo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Kagawa, good purposeful running this. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! Decent enough try. Guardiola. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. It's a pretty loose pass. Sane producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Colomwani. Oh, that's well spotted. Vinicius Junior. He's looking wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Neymar does have his name on the score sheet, of course. There's no flag. Plays a sharp little ball here. And here comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. Vinicius Junior gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. Arsenal are looking to break at pace.
There they go, hunting again.
And that's not going to reach. And that Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Batista, Maradona! There it is!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Botafogo take the lead.
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Vinicius Junior. Davis. Adams. Vinicius Junior. No luck with that dink over the top.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kagawa played out towards the right wing. Oh, the shot could be on here. That's an excellent interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Kolumwani is herring after that one. Great ball if he can get there. He's in space and looking for options. Delivering. Can he put it away? Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
Botafogo go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Adams.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
No, that was never going to make it. Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. 60 minutes played.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Look, that might have been telegraphed, but it's superb awareness.
Kagawa goes short. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Kagawa. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nicely spread. Botafogo were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Costa Curta. And Hakimi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vinicius Junior. Hakimi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Climbs up big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 21. Sane.
Cafu
Coming on the field.
closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Pedri. Number
Arsenal
14.
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's really well manoeuvred.
Vinicius Junior really added the width there, thanks to...
Oh, what a mistake! Chance! No mistake! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need...
Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This has become one superb game. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! That'll be a corner. Botafogo have their third corner.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well, played right into his path. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Vinicius Junior! Superlative from Pedri! Late in the day, this could well be it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him.
And the shot! There will be 4 extra minutes. And claimed it back swiftly. That's at the end. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. We have already started here. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's cut it out.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Osimhen! Loose, and it's come back out to him.
Turkey have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Zanetti. De Bruyne will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, well timed.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's a key interception. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Conte. Owen. And Owen! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb! Conte touches it back. Oh, that's ambitious. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Vinicius Junior! And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sané. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Turkey are looking to go forward now. Adams. And it's Sané. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
And here's Owen. And Owen! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Nedved. Musiala. Threads one in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Sané. He won't be happy with that one. Rodri. Can he finish? Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Davis.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No way through. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Well, that looks a good ball through. Owen, real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Here's the cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warn't.
Vinicius Junior! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rodri gets over and intercepts. Conte. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well, that pass isn't the best.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Chiellini makes the interception. Vinicius Junior. Nicely worked. Well, that's fabulous. And the shot! Nedved. And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So there was the first half.
Arsenal really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 9.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's picked out the run. Zanetti. Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Cafu. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. He's been really sharp. That's a great interception.
Pedri. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti. Oh, it's just a little long. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Sané. He's got away. Sané going face-to-face with his great run. And he's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Azar. Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way.
The attendance for this match was 62,000.
And Dyke kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that is a little undercooked. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a goal kick. Adams gathers from the goal kick. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Bale. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Kante getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That has been cut short. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's just the keeper to beat. Real chance. He's had a shot. It's in. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So the first goal of the game.
Oh, this is fully deserved.
And the finish! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Vinicius Junior. He's had a hit! Now that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. Sane plays it short. He's been picked out. Now the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
The final 5 minutes. No, that's been intercepted. Keeper's got good distance on that.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Picked out brilliantly. There's the shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Arsenal take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. As you can see, we've already started here. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Neymar. Bellingham. Chance and the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So what can they make of this? Bellingham. Batistuta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great chance! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Taken back almost at once. Deftly away. Bellingham. Conte. Davis makes the interception. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Odo. Van Bouten. Bellingham. Conte. Messi. Conte. Oh, that's a key interception. Owen. Vinicius Junior. Messi. Conte. Messi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well... He's got the shot away! And he hits the net! Arsenal are level.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And here's Bellingham. That is good alertness. Kagawa. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. A real chance if he can get through. Vinicius Junior. That's tidy. Oh, well played, well played. Neymar. Could move up a gear here. And it's Conte. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. And here's Bellingham. Hits one! And again! And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rodri. Conte. Stood up well to him there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Odo. Davis spots it and intercepts. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. He's through here. Now it's Kagawa. Well, that is good. Super running. Can he put it away? Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Arsenal take the shapes to shoot! Kagawa! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's a throw-in. Pinches it off him. Adams. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Arsenal are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Arsenal are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Sane! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And a header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Messi. Driving forward. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, they could be caught out here. Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, what a ball! And Batistuta! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Kagawa. Great defending, strong and determined. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable... Oh, terrible pass. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Arsenal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Now it's Kagawa, and he's running through. Real chance. He's got the shot away! Rodri, spread out to the left.
Asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
That's a shade optimistic. Vinicius Junior. Conte. Bellingham goes steaming forward. Vinicius Junior. Lovely feet. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bellingham. Driving on and making good progress. That has not gone well. Van de Ven. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Keeper sees it all the way. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Davis. Bellingham proves just a little bit too strong. Conte. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Vinicius Junior. That's good running with the ball. Cafu. Sane has created one goal already. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Conte. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Kagawa. Now it's Sane. Neymar. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona.
Shapes to shoot. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. He's through and all alone! They're urging him to shoot. It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
Gol del Arsenal.
A momentary lapse
En el minuto
exploited with
85,
glee.
El dorsal 20.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Messi, Mbappe, Messi wins the duel this time. Well timed, excellent interception. He's had it taken off him.
Habrá 3
Added time
minutos de
going up
descuento.
here, it's 3 minutes. Van de Ven. Van de Ven. And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Se ruegan los
Well, after all of
espectadores
that...
de-